Hello, I'm Alex.
And I'm Tyler.
Welcome to Unit 5, Crisis in Mozambique. Now, when a huge amount of natural gas was discovered in Mozambique's Cabo Delgado region, there were huge hopes of an economic windfall. However, more than a decade later, and the region finds itself in a perilous state.
Windfall.
Windfall. Unfortunately, there is an Islamist insurgency trying to take over the region, and the government is unable to maintain control. Now, having said all of this, there are large corporations that have been attracted to the region, such as Total and ExxonMobil, both of which have invested billions in extraction technology and facilities in the area.
Insurgency.
Insurgency.
Extraction.
Extraction.
However, these projects have not actually resulted in any measurable benefit for the local people, many of whom live in severe poverty. So these multinational companies usually bring their own employees in for these projects, and these companies keep the lion's share of the profits. The country of Mozambique also gets a cut. However, these funds are distributed by high-ranking, often corrupt officials who don't really see a need for sowing back into the local community. What's worse is that these projects often disrupt the livelihoods of the locals from agriculture and fishing. Lion's share.
Lion's share.
Cut.
Cut. We are talking about natural gas, and natural gas is, of course, a fossil fuel. What kind of fossil fuels do you typically use?
I don't know. Gas for the car. That's probably it. The stove or the cooking appliances in my apartment are electric. They're not gas anymore. So, but
induction stoves?
Induction stove, yeah. So I would guess mostly just fuel for the vehicles.
I think in a lot of ways we probably use oil. I know that oil is used to create, for example, things like plastic. So every time you use something like a plastic bag, I think that probably comes from oil somehow. So I think oil is the big one. Coal, I'm not really sure. I would imagine we use coal for electricity mostly, especially in this country. I know there are a lot of coal plants in South Korea. In terms of natural gas, I don't know. Yeah, maybe just taxi rides and that kind of thing, although I'm more of a bike man myself, so I don't really use coal that much. That's going to do it for the preview, but don't go anywhere because we will be right back with the review.